Spice Up neighborhood for Orlando International HD event. We'd like to thank our presenting sponsors, Orlando Weekly, Watermark Publishing Group, Clear Channel Outdoor, 1019 Amp Radio, Mix 105.1, 1059 Sunny FM, and Stonewall Orlando. We'd like to thank our grant sponsors, Orange County Arts and Cultural Affairs, the State of Florida's Division of Cultural Affairs, and United Arts of Central Florida. And of course, a big thank you to our Blue Venue sponsors, ChemDry, drier, cleaner, healthy. Here are a few friendly reminders. Please silence all electronic devices at this time and refrain from any photography or videography. If you have to leave the theater for any reason during the show, there's no readmission. We hope you enjoy the upcoming production. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
And we are set in the year 1984, as you may have guessed from our attire. Also, you may have noticed the gentlemen in our company, in honor of getting patrons picked for this year's festival, have decided to give themselves all mustaches. So let's just now, our show is inspired by a lot of 1980s sci-fi you may be familiar with. Stranger Things, Twin Peaks, X-Files, although we are not a strict parody of any of those things. We will be set in a small town somewhere in the United States of America, and in order to begin our show, we need a couple pieces of information from you all. First, from this section of the audience, maybe a little bit of these guys too. Could you all give me an adjective?
Pretty.
Playful.
Slimy.
Pretty, playful, slimy. I'm going to go with slimy, if that's all right. Yeah? We haven't had anything like that yet so far. And then from this section of the audience, can I have a geologic feature, like a mountain or a river or something? A fjord.
Fjord, yes.
Oh. A fjord is a base of a river? Yeah. Fjord?
Yeah. Let's do that.
So, fjord is a base of a river. Okay. Right? Okay. Learning new things. So the name of our town today will be called Slimy Fjord. And now, to determine the location of this town, we need a geographic region. So somebody from the middle section, yell out a geographic region of the United States.
New England.
Florida.
New Jersey. I think. Is that a town or is that a region?
That is town. You're not local, are you?
I am. I think we're going to go with Florida in honor of our last show. So, thank you all so much for joining us. And from here on, everything you see will be entirely improvised. You couldn't tell that speech was also improvised. Welcome to
Slimy Fjord!
Slimy Fjord is located on the northern edge of the Everglades. The slime is actually muck and moss that get caught as the swamp waters and the river waters convene.
Slimy Fjord is a Coca-Cola only drinking town. That's all they drink.
Because it's Florida, it is raining all the time, so we have people out in their raincoats 24/7.
Slimy Fjord has a yellow glow about it, kind of hovering over all the land, especially the swampland.
During the particularly rainy seasons, the streets actually are completely flooded and people use canoes to get around town. Along with canoes, there are many other marine or aquatic vessels in the area because it is a port, so they get shipments in and out of Slimy Fjord quite often.
Most of Slimy Fjord is made up of one-story buildings, except for along the port and dock side where you get 2- and 3-story buildings. That's where most of the wealth is.
In fact, where the 2- and 3-story buildings are, there is a massive shipyard that constantly has massive cruise liners and cargo ships.
One of those one-story buildings exists in the center of Slimy Fjord, which is their town library. Now, as this is a small town, you would expect it to be quite small, but it has a rather large section of books on the occult.
Far on the edge of town is Mad Dog's fan boat tours and gator riddance. Gator riddance. Mad Dog chose it himself.
There's actually a cafe attached to the library, and it's a popular hub to get the town's latest gossip.
The people that work at Mad Dog have about maybe 10 teeth total.
There's a sexy alligator in front of Mad Dog dressed up in a bikini with some human-looking anatomy, as it lays on a rock. It's plastic.
People like to go fishing in the shipyard.
Welcome to Slimy Fjord, one of the nicer parts of Florida. Down in the swamps of the Everglades, where people can go and be themselves, to get away from the pressures of the rest of the United States. That's why they come here. Because all the crazy people in the rest of the country funnel themselves down into the middle of Florida. So in this town, we've got a few things. We've got a shipyard and a giant swamp. It sort of encircles the edge of the swamp. We've got a library with a cafe, and we've got Mad Dogs. Mad Dogs is the sort of place where every single one of us has been when we don't want to tell people where we've been. It's the type of place we only end up when we don't know where we're going, which is kind of like Florida as a whole. In the library, well, we read. Occasionally. But you see, out here in a land where people go because they want to get away from everything, they don't realize sometimes that what they're running from isn't out there. It's in here. It's in themselves. And they bring it with them. Sometimes they bring something stronger than themselves. Sometimes they bring their fears. Sometimes they bring their passions. But whenever you come to Florida, you bring something strange.
Hello, I'm here for the airboat ride tour. Anybody here still?
Yep. Hello there, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Charlotte.
Nice to meet you, Charlotte.
Yeah, firm handshake, sir.
So do you. So you here for an airboat ride?
Yeah. First stop on my Florida road trip.
Mad Dog is wearing camouflage pants and no shirt.
And it's all made out of alligator hide.
And there's an abundance of chest hair.
Even more than that.
All right, little lady. Well, I gotta tell you, it's pretty scary out there. It's not for the faint of heart, if you know what I mean. We could encounter some big animals, some crocodiles or alligators. You ready for that? I'm a biology major. I'm ready for anything.
Can I
Did you finish your homework?
Yeah, I did, Daddy.
Did you clean your bathroom?
Yeah, I did, Daddy.
Did you clean your bedroom?
Yeah, I did, Daddy.
Did you do all of your chores?
Oh, you're saying I'm coming, Daddy?
Yeah, you are!
This little boy has on a leather jacket emblazoned with Lil Pup on the...
Hi, I'm Little Pup. Nice to meet you, Charlotte. Are you ready for a dangerous tour?
You also have a very firm handshake.
It's pretty scary.
That's right. Takes right after his dad right here. He hasn't got the chest here yet, but it's gonna come in soon.
I saw lots of recommendations in the brochure for Slimy Fjord to come out to you guys.
You know what? I'm glad. Because I know we're number 2 on that list. But it's going to be our mission to make you think we're number 1.
My daddy's number 1.
Exactly. And then you're going to do us a solid and give us a 5-star on Yelp, all right?
You are going to give us a 5-star on Yelp, right?
Whatever you say.
Good boy, good boy, good boy.
Yelp is the local newspaper in town.
Established in 1974, that is to say 10 years ago.
We think that Yelp is going to get big someday.
It's a fledgling thing. Why don't you strap on in, Miss Charlotte, and we'll show you a good time.
Later in the library, the nerdiest kids in town are playing Dungeons and Dragons, and the Dungeon Master has chosen a especially interesting book from the collection for the game. Okay.
Come on, Frankie, hurry it up.
Look, it's important. If you die, we gotta start the campaign
He
over.
has all of his dice arranged by size and color. 4s, 6s, 8s, 10s, 12s, and 20s. He also has 2 10-sided dice that he keeps on a 6 and a 9.
The basilisk is hissing.
And let's see if it strikes. What's your AC?
15.
That's right, that's a good one.
17!
Crap!
Keep it down.
Sorry.
We like our libraries quiet.
Sorry. We'll be quiet. Now, most basilisks are going to turn you to stone. But this is a magical basilisk. Even more than most basilisks is magical. So it's going to cast this spell I found in this book, bound in a weird tan type style.
Frankie, while we pull this crap.
Isn't it cool though? It's got like a human face on the front.
The face of the book actually looks to be made of skin.
Wow. I think it's made of leather. Hopefully cow. I'm a very innocent young man. Let's see. We all are. Could you roll my special dice? 6 and 9. Because I need to know which page to turn to.
All right.
Come on, Ralph.
Okay.
Please don't let me die.
I hope you survive.
Ooh, 42. The answer to everything. Oh no.
Right.
No.
We gotta never start the campaign over again.
He doesn't die. Peter becomes a vessel.
A vessel. He's the paladin. He's lawful good.
He's a vessel for the power of the Lich.
No, that's the worst thing for a paladin.
What's a lich?
It's an
undead
wizard.
Yeah, fancy. To become more powerful than any human possibly could. And now that is living inside you, and you have to fight it at every turn. Whenever you try to do something good, the Lich is going to try to make you do something bad.
Oh, I'm gonna fight it. Oh, that's a lot like me sometimes.
A clock strikes 6.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's one of these clocks.
Oh, guys, we gotta go. The library is closed.
Library's closing.
Library's closing.
This is part of the permanent collection, but I'm taking it home.
Take it home.
Keep it down.
Frankie, I just want to say this game's like the highlight of my week. I usually get picked on everywhere else. You guys are my best friends.
I feel the same way. Total outcast everywhere, but when I come with you guys, I feel at home.
And I think you're the coolest of all of us because you smoke cloves.
Go to the library, nerds! Go to the library!
Oh, I hate the real world. Worse.
The clock strikes 6 o'clock. clock at the shipyard.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's a good Coca-Cola, I tell you.
Oh, howdy. Yeah, I got, that's right, ship stuff.
Yeah, you see the cargo ships all lined up, so.
Hey, hi, my name's, Reginald, and,
Well, that's a fancy name, Reginald.
yeah, I'm from,
You from England or something?
no, Tallahassee.
That's a fancy place.
Well, shucks, you know, but look, I gotta ship this package over to, China.
I can take care of that for you. There's nothing suspicious in there, is it?
Of course not. Of course not. It's just old Reginald here, local farmer.
So you got like beads in there and stuff?
Yep, that's what it is. Beets. You guessed her, Chester.
The beets are a nice, healthy fist size.
How'd you know my name?
You don't remember me?
No, you don't look very familiar. I'm sorry.
First time I came into town, you helped me fix my car.
Oh, you're Reggie.
I don't go by Reggie anymore.
Your hair's a lot longer now.
Well,
It's beautiful.
times aren't as easy here as they are in Tallahassee.
Oh, you got that right. Well, I can put that on one of these ships, maybe the one going out at midnight.
Oh, sweet. That'd be perfect. Was it like a fiver?
You know everything, don't you?
Darn tootin'.
One of those psychics.
Yeah.
Later that night, at the house of the dungeon master, he sits in his room with a book.
All of the lights are out, but he's reading with a flashlight. A small, tiny little flashlight.
Meanwhile, out in the swamp, Mad Dog leads his family and a tourist back to dock.
There's a storm brewing.
Hamzon, I can't really see you anymore.
It's okay, just follow Mad Pup.
Lightning forks across the entire sky.
Hope you can't do things like that.
I'm sorry the lightning scared me, Daddy.
In the dungeon master's room, there are whispers that can only faintly be heard.
Mom?
His book suddenly turns to a specific page about 3/4 of the way through.
Although it says, do not read this text out loud, he begins to read it out loud.
Abyssinia,
Bad turn back there. I don't know where we are.
Pocanastos, Forlocktop.
The wind picks up speed and the boat rocks from side to side.
Shemekla, Fortanaft, Sorlakat, Himnao, Biflo.
A second lightning strike forks across the sky.
Shubnama, Somana, Apopka.
Unbeknownst to Mad Dog and the boatgoers, a creature begins to emerge from the water.
Globnat, Sumnat, Kissimmee, St. Cloud.
Don't you worry, Miss Charlotte. We'll be back within 2 licks of a dog's tongue.
But now, the rain sound thick. I don't think we're going to be back in 2 licks of a dog's tongue.
Okay, 3 licks then. Shut up, Mad Pup.
A bolt of lightning crashes immediately behind their boat.
His oar slips into the water.
As does the passenger.
Oh, Miss Charlotte, do not panic. I will jump in after you.
No, Daddy, no!
Yes. The creature crawls into the boat.
The flashlight in the dungeon master's room goes out.
Dang it, I can't see and I was supposed to get a familiar.
There's another crack of lightning, and as Mad Dog gets into the boat, he could swear he sees 2 figures in there, his son and the figure. But when he turns around, only one stays.
You suck, Leatherface book.
Miss Charlotte, are you all right? Can you breathe? Do you need CPR or VHS or whatever that's called?
Maybe you should stop hitting me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I respect women. Miss Charlotte, I'm so sorry that happened. I don't know what's wrong with this weather here, but we'll get you back safe. Right, little pup?
You take me back to the librarian's house?
Yeah.
I'm staying with her.
Yeah, we'll get you right home.
Fantasy. We all read it. We all think about those things that we've always imagined happening. We see them in movies, vampires and dragons. But we all know that as soon as the film is over, the lights will come up, and it's all gone. It's just life. Life the way that we were 2 hours earlier before we walked into the theater. But those ideas, those stories came from somewhere. We didn't just make them up. Do you know that in every single society, ever, there has been a flood myth? Every single one. A flood. Floods the earth, and everyone dies, but a few people are saved. And that's not because it maybe happened, but it's because every single one of us is in tune to every single one around them. We all know the stories. But knowing that they're just stories is what allows us to live with them, to not worry about them. I mean, really, are any of us petrified a flood is coming right now? No. And so it is with storms and creatures that rise from a swamp. We're not really concerned about it because it's not really going to happen to us. Until it does. Until it does.
Charlotte, are you all right?
Grammy, I'm freezing.
Oh, honey, let me keep your blanket up in my book cart.
Why do you keep the library so cold?
Well, it preserves the books better that way, you know?
The footsteps marking where she entered are still there, wet, and are not absorbing into the carpet.
There's a really bad storm out there, Grammy.
I told you not to go on that boat ride, but you just didn't listen to your grandma now, did you?
It was recommended on the brochure.
Well, they are number 2. You got to go with the number 1 attraction around here, which is the orange picking. You like that tea I got help my car do?
Are there a lot of animals that live out in the swamps, Grammy?
Oh, yes. A lot of dangerous ones, too. Now, I know you're not from here, and you're from, where those Yankees are from, but yeah, there are, where the nice people from the north are from. But yes, there's plenty. I've got just the books right here.
How big could the creatures be?
Very big. We've had anaconda around here as big as a boat, and crocodile as big as a... Yes?
Looking for a book on romance.
Little pup, what are you doing here? It's a library.
I'm looking for a book on romance.
Well, if you come back during our normal library hours, I will be happy to help you, but
I'm looking for a book on romance.
As she speaks that, there's a little bit of a force that comes out of her mouth, and both are frozen in place and cannot move.
My arthritis is acting up again. Charlotte, can you help me? Hey, come back here!
I think arthritis is contagious.
What, Charlotte? What's wrong with you? Hey, that book is... You have to check that book out! You can't just take it! Hey! Come back here! You are desecrating what it means to be a library book taker! You're not supposed to do that!
As Little Pup leaves, his hold over the 2 women also leaves.
What just happened? Now, I know I'm old and gray and things like that happen to me all the time when I'm trying to get out of my bed, but they shouldn't happen to you.
He stole a book, Grammy.
You say you know that young man?
Kind of.
Where from?
Mad Dogs.
Later at high school, Dungeon Master Frankie is being admonished and intimidated by a bully.
Nerd!
Stop it! Stop it!
Nerd!
Stop
Nerd!
it! Stop it!
Oh, I got it! Oh, no!
Stop it, Wesley!
Nerd!
Wesley!
What?
Stop it!
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Look.
Nerd!
I wish you would drown! I wish you would drown, Wesley!
Okay.
I wish you drowned in the shipyard! And I wish your dad, the farmer, would have to watch you die!
Whoa! Those are hurtful words.
I'm sorry, Counselor Stevens.
Hey, this nerd is getting my nerves. He's trying to kill. He's telling me I want to be drowning.
Just calm down, Wesley. You can have a little sit down and chat.
Oh, okay, take him.
Okay.
You take him, Mrs. Fields.
Mrs. Fields is gonna take me.
Mrs. Fields, I'll see you later for home ec.
No, you won't.
I will see you.
Can't wait to make those cookies. Counselor Stevens, I thought I was supposed to stand up to bullies. I can't hurt him with my body, but I can hurt him with my words and my thoughts and my feelings.
You know that he hurts you because he's hurting on the inside.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't wish anybody to drown, but I said it and I meant it.
Oh, I'm worried about you. Look, middle school is a tough time.
Yeah.
And it was hard for me.
Right, and it scarred me, which is why here in high school I do so bad.
Sometimes it's a continuation of middle school, and we carry those things.
Yeah, well, I am a runt. I'm like the smallest kid in the class.
What are you carrying with you?
Books. Oh, you mean emotionally?
Yes.
My mother mothered me too much. I breastfed till I was 4.
Wow, you're really weird, kid. I didn't know that about you.
I'm sorry, Counselor Stevens.
That's gross.
I hope his wife divorces him.
Later at the shipyard. Hey, Chester.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm just now moving your box. I
That was yesterday.
I had a really busy day, and I just got so tired. And
I gotta get them pizza to China.
no, I just moved it. It's
Son.
fine.
Easy, son. Careful of the dock. Son!
Oh my God!
He falls into the water and falls deep down into murky blackness. He's enveloped by a thin layer of silt and mud, and no matter how hard his coworkers try, they are unable to reach him through the mud and silt.
He is heavy like a weight, and no amount of... I don't mean that like about you. I mean... No amount of struggling will get him...
Like a dead beached whale, he sinks to the bottom.
I'm really bad with emergencies. I don't know what to do.
My son, who also works with me. He's gone.
Mad dog kid. Hey, boy. Get away from there. Someone just drowned. A kid just died. Do you want to be next?
Please, show some respect.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad with emergency situations.
Hey now.
Lil Pup ignores all of the adults and slowly takes the body out of the water with strength that no one else managed.
It's tangled up in a vine.
Son?
Is he dead?
Yes, he's dead. Yes.
Before leaving, Little Pup places his palm upon the forehead of the dead Wesley.
What are you doing?
And Wesley stands up.
Oh, it's a miracle.
Oh my God.
Oh, you saved this boy. I think.
Son? It's okay?
Wesley! The two of you best not be thinking about leaving your posts. Some emergency might happen while you're not here. I didn't hire you so you could just leave.
My son almost drowned, boss.
You're stressed.
I'm very stressed.
Wow, you went through a lot there. Okay. Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Let me go check on my son.
Okay.
I'll stay here and move this box.
You stay here. We'll move the boxes. You go look after your son.
Thank you.
That's details I didn't know. I'm not a bad person.
Power is something that's often unexpected. People gain it in strange ways. They use it in strange ways. Sometimes people, when they see something that's different and they don't know how to react, they attack it like bullies do. But every now and then, those of us who are bullied, those of us who are made to feel small, find a way, even unexpectedly, unbeknownst to them, to exude their own power over someone else. So we have some nerds, D&D playing nerds, that seem to have found something. Get them a little bit revenge over those who have taken advantage of them. But what really is the measure of a person is how they use the power that they're given, how they use what they have. I don't know how this dungeon master is going to finish this up. I don't know if this dungeon master is going to use this for good or for evil, or just for revenge. But that's what we're going to find out. "99 bottles of beer on the wall." "Miss Charlotte, it is good to see you back here. How have you been doing since that fateful day?"
I guess better than you.
"You want a bud? I also have Bud Light if that'll suit your fancy."
Sure.
"There's no ice, it's warm."
Listen, have you seen your son, little pup?
"No, I haven't. Have you?" "I've been waiting for him."
Yes, actually, I have.
"He walks in and out of our house with such a blank stare. I say, 'Hello, son, apple of my eye, are you there?' He doesn't say a damn word to me."
So he hasn't always been this quiet.
"No! I can't shut that kid up!" "Now I'm worried about him. I went through his stuff. Here's his backpack. I went through it. I thought maybe he was like..."
You have his backpack.
"Yeah.
Is there a book in there?"
Well, there might be. We can take a look. I know there's no drugs, because I already did a thorough search for that." "Yeah. Here's a physics book. God, that boy is smart." "And then, English book. Something I'm not too good at." "I don't know. I don't want to look anymore. You take the backpack." "He's such a disappointment. I thought he was going to take over this franchise, or make it into a franchise. It's only one new business."
Your son stole this book.
"What book? My son wouldn't steal. He's not that kind of kid."
It's a book on romance. Unrequited love.
Oh, romance?
Does your son have a sweetheart or something?
He didn't tell me about any. But I do remember him standing in the shower singing Jolene. But also has some very good songs.
Mad Dog, can I take this book with me?
Sure. What do I want it for? I ain't had romance for years since his mom left. Now my son's leaving me too. It looks like everybody that loves me's going away. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot you were there.
It's gonna be okay, I think.
Listen, if you find him, please talk some sense into him.
I will. I'll try.
Frankie and Peter walk home from school. They walk around behind most of the main roads to avoid bullies.
Hey, Peter.
Hey. What's up, Ralph?
Yeah, hey guys. You can walk with us, Ralph, please. So Peter, we can walk till you can walk with us, Ralph. Okay, I'm sorry. So Peter, what happened to you? I knew what happened to me. Did you get like in some trouble?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told a kid. You know that kid Wesley who's missing?
I hate that guy.
Who like went in the water and then came out and he just ran away?
Yeah.
I told him he should drown and he almost did.
Whoa. Oh my God.
You've got amazing powers of persuasion!
Can I sit on this bus station bench for a little while, guys?
Yeah.
I gotta show you guys something. What? The Facebook. Yeah, it's a real big deal, I think, the Facebook. Yeah, I don't like it. I think everybody's gonna like the book, but it's also got like some drawbacks.
Whoa!
Whoa! It's Wesley!
And little Pup!
Wesley! Hey Wesley, I'm sorry!
Oh no.
Wesley, I always thought you were cool and I thought we could be friends and it was really sad when you made fun of me. I just wanted
Swamp mud oozes out of his mouth.
I wanted you to be my friend.
Okay. Okay.
What are you saying, Wesley? But like, it's worse than that. Like, I was like, Mr. Stevens made fun of me, and I said, I hope he gets divorced.
What else?
Oh, he wasn't at school. He wasn't.
That's right. He wasn't at school.
He wasn't at school today.
Why wasn't he at school today?
I don't know. I assume.
He must have got
It's Eleanor.
Eleanor and Rigby.
Hey, Rigby! Hey, Eleanor!
Hi, boys. Hi, you two boys, not that other boy.
Rigby's mean. That's why I like Eleanor more. She's sweeter.
Hey girls, I'm Penny Lane, I'm new in town.
New girl. She's in my heart and in my head.
Hey! Sorry, we're getting distracted by girls again. You were talking about something you never used to happen to us.
Hey, girls, so who are you going to take to the dance, to the school dance?
Oh, they're talking about us. Never mind.
I was thinking about asking Paul, you know?
I was thinking about George.
I was going to ask John. Nobody wants to ask Ringo.
Nobody wants to ask Ringo, nobody wants to ask Frankie.
Or Peter. Or Ralph.
Or Ralph.
Let's go over
I
here.
really wish Eleanor would just like see me the way I see her.
Fall in love with you.
Fall in love with me. Like it's my biggest wish at this point.
We're
Well-
dorks, man. That's probably never gonna happen.
But maybe I'll make it happen. Like,
Why don't you go talk to her?
yeah.
Go talk to her. I'm sorry, which one of these Eleanor and which one of these Rigby? Because I'm brand new.
Eleanor.
Eleanor. Okay, Rigby.
Hey.
Hi.
Are you going to the Footloose dance? To celebrate the release of that new movie Footloose.
I mean, maybe. I was thinking about it. I was kind of waiting for somebody to ask me.
I really love Kenny Loggins. He's really cool. And I think Kevin Bacon's going to be a big star someday. Maybe a bunch of movies with a bunch of people. And then, like, you can connect Kevin Bacon to everybody. Kenny Loggins. Hey, man.
Nerd.
Hey, Wesley. Eleanor, will you go to the dance with me? Fine, I get it. Don't be so cruel. She didn't talk. She didn't answer. Sorry.
There's a flash of green light as the hand touches the forehead.
Freaking girls.
Okay.
Are you sure you still want to go with her?
Reconsider your options.
Is that a yes?
I said yes! That's a 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 yes!
Later at the shipyard.
Want some of my Coca-Cola?
You know, up in Tallahassee, we always had Pepsi, but not here. No
Wow,
Pepsi here.
sin here. So,
Did you ship my package? I know we work here, but...
I did. I got it on the boat. I was just wondering, how your son was doing.
Well, he's alive. Obviously, I'm thankful, but it's just... He's not the same. Just blank stares. Walks around.
Well, he's a teenager, so.
This is different. Wesley used to be full of promise. He was getting all the little girls. Wait, hold on. he was a ladies' man.
That sounds a lot.
And he was doing great on the football team, and now he just doesn't do anything.
Has he been, smoking that?
I don't know.
Well, maybe you should check. Kind of glosses everybody over.
I take a pretty
We don't
hands-off
fun
approach.
stuff, I'll tell you.
I don't know. I take a pretty hands-off approach, but you're right. I care about my son, obviously.
I'll tell you what. I'm real good with kids. Got about 7 of them.
All right, Chester.
Don't really know their names, but we have fun together. So I'll go talk to your son. You'll come with me. We'll get this all just straightened out. Everything will be fine.
All right, thank you.
I swear by them beets in the water and that Coke in your hand.
Still got to ship my package.
I'm gonna go do that
You
right
get your
now.
Coke back. Sorry, I drank
Out on the outskirts of town, later that night, the swamp is still, and there's the faint hum of mosquitoes in the air that is eventually interrupted by the thumping of 3 footsteps.
As these 3 get closer and closer to the swamp, the yellow glow of the area begins to turn greener and greener and greener.
The water begins to bubble and pulse.
A figure emerges from the water. One that was shadowy, perhaps last time we saw it. And in this case, looks a lot like the GM, Frankie. But it's not. The eyes are red, and he wears robes all the way down to his knees.
Master, we have assimilated. We have acquired a posse, and even a girl.
Done well. Is my vessel ready?
The vessel is almost complete. I have a date to the dance, but I must acquire full popularity beforehand.
You saying that you want to make prom king?
That is correct.
I can do that. Well, me and that nerd can do that. What about you, new one? How do you feel about this?
She will be my date.
Clarity.
I will be his date.
I long for nothing more than to beat up the one who looks like you.
You can't kill him, though. If you kill him, I cannot exist on the mortal plane.
Right, but if I can make him not dead. Like close to dead, but not.
You can't kill him.
Yeah, okay.
As he talks, a little bit of mud just like dribbles out from his mouth.
He is a fool. He does not realize that once our magic takes on full popularity, we will conquer the world.
Of course.
Master,
Yes.
how much more time?
Why? You have a date, right? And when do dances end in high school? The witching hour, midnight.
Midnight.
If that's the point, that I'll take his body, and with that body, all the power in this godforsaken swamp they call Florida. Because when you call upon the name of Bithlo! Bithlo! takes all.
There is a crack of thunder after the word all, and a second crack as Biff Lowe laughs.
I have to go in the pocket dimension in the swamp again, but you guys, get it done.
Yes, Master.
See you after midnight tomorrow.
So, that's why people run to Florida. People run here for sorry, get slimy stuff, slimy fjords, slimy fjords. So, people run to Florida to get away from things. But every now and then when they get there, they find something they weren't expecting. Because people and things have been running to Florida for longer than there have been people. Some things have been here much longer than people have ever been, and will be here much longer than people ever will be. And those things are always pushing. They're always testing the boundaries to see how close and how much easier it will be to cross over to where the people are. Because when people are angry, when people feel sad, when people are being put upon by others, when they feel weak, that's when those horrible strengths gather. That's when they take control when you don't expect them. Can their love, can their strength, can their courage overcome the fear that's given all this power? That's the important thing.
At Charlotte's grandmother's house, Charlotte's grandmother enters with a corsage as Charlotte gets ready to go to the dance. I made it myself. Thanks, Grammy. I don't know why you're going to that high school dance.
Charlotte has a badge that reads emergency chaperone.
Now let me just slip it right on your hand. I'm sorry, there's no gentleman here for you to do this for you. That's all great, Grammy. I don't really need a date to go to the dance. Well, then, why are you going? You said you were going to investigate something and find out what's happening with that young child that was in here. Very odd. Very odd. Wait. Lipstick from a book cart.
Down at the fan boat place, Lil Pup is using the mud from his own mouth to put into his hair to make it slick into a pompadour.
Lil Pup? Lil Pup? Oh, is that how it's gonna be now? You're not even gonna listen to your own dad? That mud looks crazy in your hair.
More mud drips down Little Pup's chin onto his chest, which then sprouts hair.
Listen, Lil Pup, if you needed some help with the ladies, you could have come to me. And I would certainly tell you not to put mud in your hair. I would give you some of my pomade.
Little Pup turns to his dad, and at that moment the dad's eyes go wide. Little Pup has never been more handsome.
Mud oozes from the corners of his mouth.
Oh, except for that. All right, now you treat her special, and you treat her good. Whoever this is, I know you don't want to tell me. I won't ask. I won't ask. Clarity. Is her name Clarity?
A voice, like a thing trapped in an alternate dimension, whispers into Little Pup's hair, Clarity.
Whatever her name is. You treat her well. Exactly, you give her a big old hug like this. Tell me how it goes afterward. You don't have to tell me. I know, you're grown up. You don't have to tell me everything anymore.
Charlotte arrives at the gymnasium where the dance is being held. Many of the smaller boys are against the wall talking to each other, afraid to go up to the girls. Is she gonna get here?
Excuse me, have you seen a shorter boy, crazy red hair, and he wears a big jacket? It's
Little
like
Pup?
Little pup?
Little Pup?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw Little Pup. He was behind, smoking. He's just so cool now. Like, what happened? How did he get so cool?
So you have noticed change in him?
Yeah, like he used to be kind of like a weird swamp person. Like, I figured like someday I'd see him like, wrestle a gator.
He was one of those people that would pick on us, but it was very clear that he was not very much farther up on the ladder.
Yeah.
Much further down.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, hey, it's Penny and Rigby.
Do you see little pups anywhere?
It's almost midnight and she's not here.
Yeah, your date's not here, man.
Have you seen Eleanor? She's like, she kind of looks like you. But like younger by like 6 years.
I haven't, but thank you so much for your information.
Okay, thanks.
Well, hey there, pretty lady. Mind if I take over and give these 3 youngins some advice?
Of course. Lovely to have some more chaperones around here.
You guys look like nerds.
I got a date. Eleanor said that
Yeah, he got a date. We're here to cheer him on.
she touched my face and said,
Well, son, when a woman does that, that means she's your date.
Yeah. When she gets here, I'm sure she'll be looking for me. She probably won't be with any other guy. God damn it!
Well, that's a fine-looking pair of kids. Not in a creepy way. He's with someone else.
I can't believe it. I just so everyone can say they're talking to us, and it's a jerk!
Remember to be nice. Don't use your words.
No! This whole place is just one big humiliation!
Frankie, come
Frankie
down.
begins to speak lightning from the outside, begins to sparkle the lights inside.
I would destroy this town! I would destroy every town in this state!
The wind suddenly flies through, debris suddenly starts picking up outside the gymnasium.
I would do anything to make all of you sad and mad that you made fun of me!
Every gymnasium window cracks.
Ah! The clock strikes midnight!
Frankie starts to slowly levitate a tiny bit, and a red glow, yellow glow starts to wrap around him. Something's happening! Oh!
Frankie!
Wait! Ralphie! This is like Dungeons and Dragons!
This is like something out of Dungeons and Dragons.
Frankie, gone. It is only Lord Fiddler.
I brought the book!
Oh, good thing I brought my backpack too.
Hello, my son, my daughter, my illegitimate stepchild.
You gotta help me!
You brought Facebook.
Yeah!
As the new lord of this realm, I name thee prom king, I name thee prom queen, even though this isn't a prom, it's a footloose party. And you can be my human shield.
That's it! Narcoosee! Kissimmee! Ocala!
What?
Kissimmee!
A glow from the chest of Bithlo begins to emanate and almost start to separate from his chest like a weird boil.
Naples, Point Sienna! Fort Myers!
Get out of me! Get out of me! You keep going, Peter! I can't hold it much longer!
You're much better at this than I am.
Okeechobee! Tallahassee, Jacksonville! Destin!
Rays of red light radiate from his body. I'm not good with emergencies.
Miami! Orlando!
Well, I'm gonna need a Coca-Cola, I'll tell you.
You did it!
You okay? Peter, you gained 3 levels.
I'm a lich! I'm a lich!
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Those boys saved your life.
It's too late for me to beat up that nerd.
You! You're never gonna beat us up again!
Oh yeah?
Hey, you want to play Dungeons and Dragons at the library next Tuesday?
Cause you're gonna be our friend!
What? Yeah.
No! Yeah!
No!
Yeah! Yeah!
God, no!
We're gonna hang out with you all the time! Where do you want with you?
We're at the dance?
Yeah, 8 days a week starts playing.
Well, we gotta dance!
You got escorted by this young man right here. He's been showing you a real nice time. You're a lucky girl.
Thanks, creepy dog guy.
I was so worried.
Come over here.
I'm glad you're okay.
8 days a week.
Do you want to dance?
Okay.
Not too close now. Not too close.
And there we have it. The power of dance, the power of romance, the power of love, and importantly, the power of a place. A place called Orlando. An ancient place. A place where no matter what happens, those with good ideas, those with strength of character, and those who believe in the positive choices that other people make, we will all come together and stop evil in its tracks! So, I just want to take a few moments now to tell you about, we have the D&D players. Now, they went on to become the first computer programmers in the southeastern United States. The girls that they danced to at the dance became their supervisors. And the shipping clerk who ran her own little place on the edge of town. She would tell this story to everyone who came by as a warning not to get too upset. Yes. And finally, Little Puff, who went on to become the single greatest magnate in the airboat industry, running 15 separate locations all along the Everglades, Lower Alabama, all that area there, right there, very common. And you see, when Little Puff would take out a group of newcomers into the swamp for the first time, they'd say, make sure you look to your left for the alligators, look to the right for the snakes, but always keep your eyes open, because you never know when you'll see something strange.
Travis.
Nick. Stevie.
Chloe.
Matt.
Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for coming out and joining with us in this weird thing called Fringe and this show. It really means a whole lot. We'll be out in the lobby to shake your hand, talk to you. We might have a couple buttons. I don't know if we have any left. Fringe has been an amazing experience. We'd like to give an extra round of applause to Michaela, who's our venue. Thank you so much, and enjoy your night.